Hey, I'm Brian Sapp, and we're back with another season of Going Local. Let's go hit the road and see what we can find. All right, Going Local, Season 2, first episode. We're here in South Bend for the South Bend Brewfest. I came here because there are tons of local craft brewers here, and I want to meet some guys who got their own channel on Facebook here, and they are reviewing some of these beers. So I've lived in northern Indiana, Michiana area here, South Bend area for 15 years now, and really have to say that before the last 5 years there wasn't much in the way of craft beer here, so it's been kind of cool to see it grow. I live in Goshen, so I got the Goshen Brewing Company over there. Here in South Bend, Evil Czech, Bare Hands, Granger area. So there's lots of new, cool places to go. So I'm looking forward to seeing what's inside the Century Center here. What is this?
This is Pale. It's a brown ale with coconut added and then ferment, and then a little cardamom spice added as well. So it's kind of an almond joy inspired. It's going to be a little coconutty and very, very small hint of spice, nothing crazy.
Pale from Burnham Brewing, Michigan City. Cheers. Nice and oh, coconut. I like that. Yeah, it's good. Now I'm behind with South Bend Brew Works. This is Steve. Hey, Steve. So he's gonna pour me the Amistad. Can you tell me what that is?
Absolutely. Amistad is a cream ale that we brewed in conjunction with one of our community partners, La Casa de Amistad. So it's a nice, light, crisp ale, cream ale with organic agave added to it. So it's a little light, a little sweet, really good.
All right, how long have you been brewing South Bend Brewers?
I've been brewing at South Bend Brewers since August, and my wife and I have been running the business since October. So we're a little new to this, but we're having a lot of fun and learning a lot along the way.
Why do you think small brewers are important?
Well, number one, it's community. You get to talk to a lot of different brewers and trade information with each other. You create relationships. You get to see craft beer drinkers, in their element. And then they get to check you out. Maybe if they haven't been in, if you're a small place they haven't been in before, they can come try something, and hopefully you get them back in, and it's just fun. I mean, look at all these people that are drinking beer. How could you not love this? All right, you ready?
Okay, yeah.
All right.
All right. So the Amistad Cream Ale. Here we go. Let's get the Brewfest logo.
There you go.
All right. So take a taste. Oh, that's light and smooth. I like that, yeah.
A little creamy.
And it doesn't have that bitter, you
right.
Get a light beer like this, you think it's going to have that tang?
Not a lot of hops in it. It's a cream ale, so not a lot of hops, low IBUs, but a lot of flavor.
It's been a few years, I think, since craft beer has taken off. Why do you think it's doing so well still?
I mean, it's because there's so many different combinations that you can try, and brewers, I mean, you can just walk around here and see some of the different stuff that they're trying. Creativity abounds. You don't get stuck into a style that you have to, be stuck with all the time. You can try so many different things. You can try styles that people haven't had here in ages, and then play with that a little bit, and really it's just how creative do you want to get with it. And I mean, it's still going to be beer, and it's still going to be good, so give it a shot.
Say the line again. I'm a rinse, I'm getting the same thing.
What's the best part about making the beer?
Just the creative process. The name process is really fun too. You know, come up with the names, man. Plus we get to do quality control, so we get to sample the product afterwards.
Last 5 years, craft brews have just exploded. Why do you think that's the case?
I think it's, you know, really community-based. You know, it's getting things local again. You know, getting that local aspect, the local communities coming together. I think it's, you know, people love it.
In addition to all these brewers out here, there's also some distillers. Indiana Whiskey is behind me here, and then across the way is Virtuoso Distillers.
Have fun today. Hi. We got locally made spirits. We've got a botanical gin, a 6-year aged rye whiskey, and a vodka we've distilled 18 times.
It's nice and smooth, nice and smooth. Not normally like this, but this is good. Here with more beer drinkers. I'm here with Tony and Grant. Guys, where are you from?
Iowa.
Iowa?
I'm originally from Montana.
Okay. What brought you all the way here?
Well, I go to school here, but I'm here to drink a lot of good beers. Fun time.
What do you think so far about the Brewfest?
I like it. There's so much variety. Even you might find some that you don't like, but after that, you find 10 more that you love.
What about you, Grant?
So I'm also a grad student here. I came last year, and it was just so much fun I had to come again.
Do you guys have a favorite so far today, or?
I would say these guys doing this rosé cider over here. That's really good. I really like that.
There was an imperial stout over there, the blood stout. That was really, really good.
Okay. Now, why is it important, do you think, to support local brewers like this?
I mean, the biggest reason is just to keep them in business. I mean, I'd much rather drink this than some of the other stuff you can find in grocery stores, so why not?
Why is that?
It's better. It's delicious. It's good. There's nutrients in here, I'm telling you.
Grant, what is it about being able to have a local craft beer as opposed to maybe some big brewer like Anheuser-Busch, or they say that they're craft, but what is it about having a smaller local?
I think the important thing is the choice. I can actually feel like I'm voting with my pocketbook, and like what I want matters, because when I buy those things, people make more of them. There's innovation and creativity, and people make better beer because of it.
I'm here with Allison. Hi, Allison.
Hey.
So you're here at the Brewfest. Who are you with?
I am with actually a whole bunch of like family and friends, and my husband, and my mom and dad. It's been a great time so far.
And why'd you come?
You know, we actually just really wanted to hang out with a whole bunch of people and just like get together with everyone and hang out with each other. So it's been a really good time.
What, do you have a favorite so far?
Oh my gosh. So I've always loved Lagunitas. Lagunitas has always been my favorite. So they are actually over there right now, and big go-to, so I've always been going there, and I love it. I love Lagunitas. And, sorry, can I interrupt you?
Yeah.
Goshen Brewing Company, awesome, awesome. Can never fail with that.
I'm from Goshen, so
yeah, you can't fail with that.
No.
So that's been super good.
Why is it important to support local breweries like that?
Well, I mean, craft beer is something that's really just coming up in the world, and it's just been really awesome. So it's been awesome to just see everything that's been changing and all of the different creativity that everyone's been evolving with. So it's been really cool to be able to see that and support it at the same time. So
I have to say, creativity.
Awesome.
Creativity is a word I've heard multiple times today.
Yeah, creativity, and just seeing like all of these different flavors. Just like, oh my goodness, you came up with that. That's amazing. That's amazing.
What's up, Brew Crew? We are joined by one of the members of Floyds Brewing Company, which all you guys know is one of my favorite breweries in Indiana. Love them. Bobby B is my friend. That's Robert the Bruce. That's their Scottish ale. And he just introduced us to what you call the experimental IPA.
Right. It was a series of beers that we did.
I caught up with Thad and Christian of Michiana Beer Reviewers. They are here. They're one of the sponsors, and they've been helping out, kind of looking at everything today. What are you guys here for? Why'd you guys come to the South Bend Brewfest?
What we do is we just take local beers, we drink them, taste them, review them, and post them.
Yep, that's it. I mean, it's not hard. It's no science behind it.
We're two average dudes that like beer, and we're telling you what it tastes like to us.
Now, we do have an actual 1 through 10 review page, which you can look up on Facebook and Instagram. And, you know, but it's all fun. It's from 1.5 where you spit it out and don't like it to, you know, the 9.10 where you're like, oh my God, that's my favorite one ever. So that's what it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. So do you guys have a favorite beer so far today?
Ooh, that's hard. Yes.
Yeah, it's like over there.
So my beer palate has changed since I started doing this. From going from like loving German style brews, which South Bend Brewers is great at producing, and other styles of light beers, to loving stouts and porters, and I love the history of a farmhouse ale. So my palate keeps expanding, and I just like, so I start loving more and more beer the more I drink it.
Right. So to answer your question, there's no way to answer that question.
That's exactly right.
I mean, we got Greenbush out here. I mean, when we're talking about local beers, Greenbush, Burnham, Bare Hands, South Bend Brewworks. I mean, Goshen.
Yeah.
Oh, Goshen. Oh, Goshen's awesome.
So many.
We can't narrow it down to one. All we can say is the local beer here is phenomenal.
So I want to thank Thad and Christian for helping me out a little bit on going local today. So you can like my page, share this, because it's all about going local, about not just about beer, but telling local stories. I mean, these guys are just one example of local stories and how we can have experiences around here. You don't have to go out, you can stay around here. So thanks, guys. I'll put a link to their page down below. Like our page, like their page, and just take part in the local community around you. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Brian.
Thank you very much.